we're going to take our air tank here, and we're going to just start to tighten this top part. Right? There. Just a couple turns, and you'll feel the hose here. You'll feel that get stiff, and that's the air pressure flowing inside of it into the gun. The gun has a pretty good seal as well, so the gun's just ready to be fired at this point. After you plug in the battery, take off the safety, and point it at what your target is, essentially, right? You don't have to clamp this all the way down, okay? So don't screw this in until it stops. Just screw it in enough to release the airflow. That's all you need to do. When you're done and this thing is empty, or you're finished for the day, go ahead and unscrew it. Back it out until it gets real loose, just enough, you'll feel it. Then make sure it doesn't fall all the way out, and then you can take your gun side here. You can take you can take the air tank and go ahead and twist off the hose here to release the pressure. So, there, now that it's off, the pressure's off the hose here, you can screw this back in all the way so that it's tight now, so that this thing doesn't get lost. If you lose this, you're screwed. So don't lose this part, okay? I mean just this top, because this is the only bit that really turns. So now your tank is ready to be put away or refilled or what have you. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and do this all over again, and now I want to show you what you can do to unplug it from the other side. It's the same deal, except you're going to hear more of a hiss when it goes through. So imagine I've got the gun plugged in with the hose, and I'm ready to start this process all over again. So I back out the pin on this thing, right? So I unscrew this till it's nice and loose. My pin doesn't move very much, okay? It's not directly attached to this screw part right here. This screw part just pushes it in. That's really all it does, and the pressure is what pushes it back out. All right. So in this case, it's pushed out still, and so we're going to go ahead and we're going to push it in with our finger so that it doesn't hit the little button in here as soon as we plug it in. Right. So here we are with the tank again. Get it on there. Again, it's pretty tight. Again, not too tight. Just turn it a couple cranks. I could feel the hose change. That means the pressure's on. And now we can try to take it off from the gun side, which basically involves unplugging it from here. Now, you can see how loud that was, and you can see what happens when you do that.